from the north shore of the Allegheny River. We're inside beautiful PNC. Striding in, number 19. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For St. Louis.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 19.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
That is third.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Starling.
Popped him up.
Marte.
Molina is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Standing in.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jock.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Here's Marcell Ozuna head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 2 for 8.
23, Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped up. Bell shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in, Jose Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the... Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, number 10. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Right there for strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco. In his career versus this pitcher, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Go down quietly. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the catcher, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way.
Molina.
Hit on the ground to short. Frazier takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 19.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 10 is there, and it's a very quick inning. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Adam Frazier.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Catcher, Elias Diaz.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
He throws him on the fastball there. Elias Diaz is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. One there on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And that will bring up Starling Marte. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Archer is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square and one apiece.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him, 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. O'Neill is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Fouled away. Wong stands at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air to left field. Marte is under it. 2 down. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 10. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They still. So the next to the plate.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop, Adam Frazier. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Stepping up now, Elias Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. Miller has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Miller is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2. Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And it's fouled away. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, number 19. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2.
Now back.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Popped him up. Newman is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jordan Hicks will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jordan.
Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. And that's the first out. Kevin Newman will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. Ready once again, Paul DeYoung. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. Line drive to center field. Number 10 is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 10. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The center fielder.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Now in the box, Colin Moran. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-2, here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hi, welcome to my stream.
Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Wong is there for it. And that ends the inning. Standing in, Yadier Molina. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
1 strike now from Archer. Heading out toward shallow right. Polanco is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Harrison Bader will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
48, Harrison Bader.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Stepping in, number 19. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Frazier takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting. The second base.
Colton Wong will stand in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Pops this one up. Moran over to his left, and that's the third out. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65. Giovanni.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Ready with another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Jose Osuna will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Kyle Crick comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Number 10 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 home. Fouled away. can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Now here it comes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Digging in now for San Diego. Number 9. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes. This is on the ground over the first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is third. The third baseman.
Next at the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled off.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his right, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The
First delivery to him on the way.
19.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Jankowski is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Jose Martinez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Martinez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Ready on 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That is fifth. Not shortstop.
So striding forward now, Paul DeYoung. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Another one sent foul. Ready on 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jankowski's there for it. And that's the third out. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe.
Stop for San Diego. The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Michaelis has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
That is good. The
first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Lifted in the air to center. Jankowski is there. One pitch, one out. So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jankowski on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, number 19. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Line drive to left. Myers is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. Now at the plate, number 62. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Joey Lucchesi. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Travis Jankowski is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right side hit hard, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 9.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Yeehaw.
It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. Drilled right back up the middle. Tatis up the middle from a knee. He gets him. What a play. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Jankowski has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Martinez is there, one away.
The right fielder, number 10.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Pitch popped up. DeYoung waits on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 23.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the
First
catcher,
pitch on its way.
Molina.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped up. Hosmer moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 19. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Molina, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jankowski's there for it, and that ends the inning. Cards. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eric Hosmer becomes the first out of the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The left fielder, number 4.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Number 23.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his...
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Jankowski's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Drilled to first. Hosmer has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Manuel Margot will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
San Diego. Number 7.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Margot, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Manuel Margot becomes the first out of the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, number 9. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Calling for it, Martinez. Oh, no, he dropped it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's only 2 for 10. 0-1 the count. Machado now on 0-1.
0-2.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Number 67 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 67.
Settling in now, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. First offering on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Renfroe racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. DeYoung stands at 2nd with no outs. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Myers arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Runner at second, one away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Matt Carpenter will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. On to the lawn.
Yeehaw.
And gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese. Hit a fastball out of the yard. But I tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react, keep your hands back and drive it out of the yard.
Into the box, number 19, as he hits one on a line to left field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that Giovanni Gallegos comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Gallegos, a 27-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a changeup. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Number 62.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the... Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robbie Erlin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Line toward the gap in left center. Myers arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jankowski's there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, The right fielder.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit on the ground to short. Tatis right there. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch hit. Now to the plate, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Martinez is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Austin Hedges. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him short.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul DeYoung. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jankowski's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is line to left. Myers is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch. Digging in and looking for more, number 9. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit in the air out to center field. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
San Diego down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
A 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully...
first opened in. Stepping up now, Travis Jankowski. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for San Diego.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they entered play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it.
Can he get up and get him? Stopped on the slide by Wong. It's in time. At the plate, number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 19.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Renfroe will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
No left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. Number 62 has a play, and that's the third out. Striding into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Andrew Miller is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 21.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting seven.
Ready now, number 62, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Miller is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jankowski is there, and he'll make the catch. So here now is the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. 9-1-2 due up. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2, grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Travis Jankowski. He flew out in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Jankowski, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Travis Jankowski is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Zero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Comes set with the 0-1. High pop-up. Goldschmidt shading to his right. And the inning is over.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Jankowski there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Andrew Miller. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Andrew Miller becomes out number 2 this inning. sent out to straightaway center field. Jankowski's there for it, and the inning is over. Down. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Behind 0-2 now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he got him swinging. Hunter Renfroe goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Machado in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Taken high and deep to right. Renfroe ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Line drive to left. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left fielder,
Here's Will Myers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Giovanni Gallegos is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. In now, Dinelson Lamet, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Now batting.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Tyler.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Renfroe. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. So far, 0 for 1 with a fly out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fouled off. Molina is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Myers, and he brings it down to end the inning as the Carlos Martinez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, number 9. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 19. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line hard to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Now that's popped up. Machado is over, and he puts it away for the 1st out. Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. This is popped up. Hosmer over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly.
Yeah.
And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So digging in now, Tyler O'Neill. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Molina over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Number 67 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 67.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jankowski is there, and he has it for the first out. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Here's Molina around first. He'll try for 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Harrison Bader will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Number 48. Harrison Bader.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 19, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
The bat.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A bell-tied pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. Gone!
Yeehaw! Woo!
So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Robbie Erlin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Lifted into center field. Jankowski's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second.
Number 62.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in, Will Myers. No hits to this point. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Number 22 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A bouncer to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, Dero, this is like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here's the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, this might be their best
9.
opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Wong onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Number 49 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For San Diego.
Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He singled his last time up. This is in the air out to right field. Renfroe has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Renfroe moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Skied into very shallow right. Renfroe on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding Hitting in once again, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 10.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Here comes the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. This pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-0, the final shutout score today. The